Sri Gurubhyo Namaha, Namah Parvati Pataye. Hello, viewers. This is Dr. Shivaram with you once again, and today I'm going to present an interesting viewpoint that I have been holding in my heart for a very long time. Now, this is regarding immigration to the democracies of the Greater West. Now, what do I mean by Greater West? I mean all those countries, the democracies of North America, Europe, and the Southern Pacific, Australia, New Zealand. Now, in my opinion, the immigration policies of these countries, okay, because these countries went, they went on immigration binge, I would say, all the way from the later part of the last century and continuing up to today, okay. And in this immigration binge, they made 4 big incremental mistakes, okay, one bigger than the other, one bigger than the last one, okay. So they made 4 incremental mistakes, which has seriously affected the local original inhabitants, okay. Now let us go to the first mistake. What they did? The first mistake was they opened up the doors after the Second World War. They opened up their doors. They started immigrating people. Under the terms of refugee visas, skilled migrants. Students coming in, all that thing. Okay, and they immigrated them permanently. Okay, as if there was actually necessity for these immigrants to come in. They did not actually even look into that. It was just an open door, that's all. Okay, all these immigrants came from various parts of the globe and settled in their countries. Okay, not only that, there was no, okay, some countries even went on this multicultural binge, as if their country was not running properly with the original inhabitants. There is absolutely no necessity for all this multicultural thing to happen in their societies and spoil the cohesion, but they brought these people from outside just for the sake of multiculturalism. Okay, there are many democracies like that. Okay, as to what was the actual logical basis, nobody knows even today. Okay, so now that the first mistake was made, they made the second incremental bigger mistake of giving these people who came in permanent visas. Now, why I am saying that the permanent visa system was wrong? See, now you look at the Arab countries, they had a skills shortage. Okay, that's what they said. Okay, and how they addressed it? They allowed foreigners to come in and work there on temporary resident visas. Means you can stay there as long as you want to, as long as the employer or the government of those Middle Eastern countries, they wanted. And once you finish that long term, you have to go back or apply for renewal the visa. But they never gave you permanent visas. Neither they gave you citizenship, and neither they gave you anything like ownership of land. Nothing. Okay, but these Western countries immigrated these immigrants permanently. See, many of these refugees would have come from war-torn countries, but after some time, the situation in the original countries would have got better, and these refugees could have returned. But nothing was done to address that issue. Okay, similarly, the skilled ones. So you immigrated some people, let's say for a skill lacuna. So once that lacuna was satisfied, what was the necessity to keep these immigrants permanently in your country? Right? But no thought was given, no proper logical thinking was given, and the second mistake was thus committed. Now, having committed a second mistake, the third bigger mistake was committed, which was giving citizenship. Okay? Citizenship was given on an absolute platter, okay, with very small waiting times, maybe 2 years, some 3 years, like that. Okay? America, it's 5 years. Okay? So, and there were some countries that even only 2 years. So many of the immigrants, they didn't even vet them properly. Okay, they didn't even vet them properly, and they didn't even check whether these people have actually the interests of their host country in mind, and whether they're staying for what reason. They were not vetted properly when they were let in. So you have given them citizenship now, right? You made them citizenship. You didn't look properly. You didn't look at their intentions. Nothing. Where, what culture are they compatible with your home country? Nothing. With nothing you saw, and you gave them completely this. What is that? Completely the citizenship, the right to stay permanently. Means the root became even stronger. At least permanent resident visa, you can cancel the visa, you can deport them back. But once they got citizenship, that's over. They are permanently there. Having made that third mistake, okay, you made the fourth mistake. What was that fourth mistake? You gave them, what is that? You gave them the right to vote immediately. You gave them the right to vote, and not only that, what followed after that, along with that, also the right to stand for elected office. So these are the fourth mistake you made. You made them eligible to vote as well as stand for elected office, which is a greater mistake. Okay, but I clubbed them both together as the fatal mistake 4. Okay, so this is a fatal mistake because many of these fellows now started, the power to vote. Okay, the people who are coming, they would have hated your country. They don't like your country, but you gave them the right to vote. So are they actually going to vote for the benefit of your country? You didn't check. What is their intention when they vote somebody to power? Will they vote somebody that is genuinely interested in building up that host democracy, or going to undermine the host democracy? Why are they voting? Nothing was looked into. Moreover, not only that, simultaneously, you also gave them the ultimate power to stand for elected office. Again, the people with inimical intentions became citizens, not only with the right to vote, but also stand in elected office. What are they going to do once they become elected officials in your country? Are they going to work for the betterment of your country or going to undermine your country? You didn't see that already. There are enough examples in the United States of America where such cases, immigrants who have got citizenship through dubious means, and then they became elected senators, and they're working all the time against the interests of America. Right? There are many cases like that in Europe also. Right? So these are the 4 big mistakes that the Western democracy made. You just went on an immigration binge. You made the immigrants settle permanently. You gave them citizenship on a platter, and along with that came the right to vote, and even right, for goodness sake, God, you gave them the right, to stand for elected office. Oh wow! And that way you did a great disservice to your own home population. I'm amazed even to this day. So what you could have done? You could have done, or what I think you should at least do now. Now the damage is done. Okay, whatever damage is done, I think that's gone beyond repair. But still, from now on, you can make sure that immigrants come in only on long-term temporary visas. You make sure that they come in, okay, you give them 10 years visa, 20 years visa, fine. Don't fast track it to permanent residence. They have to really qualify to get that PR. Okay. But even let's say if you're giving them PR, the citizenship should not come on a platter. It should come after a very long wait of proven loyalty. And once they become citizens, don't immediately give them the right to vote. Once again, the loyalty should be proven. There should be further wait of 5 to 10 years to get the right to vote. And once they get the right to vote, another waiting period of 5 to 6 years to get the right to stand for elected office. This is what we should have done, but at least now you start doing. And if you don't do that, you're further compromising with the original inhabitants of your country and dragging your country into directions which could be inimical to the country in the long run. I would like to get viewership feedback on this, okay, on this important matter. And I would like to know whether my thoughts made any sense. Okay. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.